that's why the globalists and the left are so angry. White people don't know what it's like to be poor, even though the largest group of poor people in North America. And I'm Bernie Sanders. My wife swindled all these colleges and money, and we have tens of millions of dollars, and I fly on private jets. But let me tell you, these corporations, these tax cuts, they're bad. Trump's bad. And then you're sitting back realizing he knows full well that his constituency are idiots. And they don't understand. Trump just cut it from 40 to 15. We'll raise it back. They've all moved to Ireland. Ireland had 0% 20 years ago. They had the biggest boom ever. Everybody moved there. It should be 0. 0. The employees pay the taxes. The owners do. Not the corporation again. 0. No one can compete here. Let's play Bernie Sanders. He wants to take good care of you. Here he is.
What's the promise to America about what will be done to reverse the state of affairs that you're so unhappy with?
Look, at a time of massive income and wealth inequality, where the people on top and large corporations are doing phenomenally well, our job is to pay attention to the needs of working families.
We're going to break. I'm going to come back and explain this again. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you again, when you see Warren Buffett and Bill Gates on TV saying, keep corporate taxes high, raise taxes on the middle class, it's because they've rigged it with tax-free foundations. They pay nothing even here. Only the ultimate elite, the old joke, it was the famous billionaire lady that said, taxes, I don't pay taxes, only poor people do. What was her name from Florida? The point is that the ultra-rich don't even pay it here. They put it into these, quote, tax-free foundations. So they all want your money through taxes. They then get in government programs and kickbacks and all the other contracts. So he's going, we have the biggest disparity in rich and poor. Under you, under the taxes, under the rigged system. Trump's trying to end that, you rat, and you know that, you dirty little... Ugh. Bernie Sanders is an economic assassin. He's a parasite, and he knows he is. At the level of Bernie Sanders and his wife, they go in, they pump and dump, they take over institutions, colleges, you name it. They maximize them up in debt. They move the assets out. They implode them. They move on. And then Trump just comes along and says, I don't want to gang rape the country. We're going to try to do deals that actually help the economy. And just doing a few things, it comes roaring back. Before they were choking us on both carotids. Now they're only holding one end. Like, oh, I'm getting some blood. I'm kind of coming back. They're like, oh, God, he's coming too. Keep him asleep. And then to watch this con artist who, when Hillary stole the election from him, he knowingly came out and defended her and endorsed her. He is he's a true scumbag. But he knows there's a dumbed-down constituency. There's a lot of money. The rich people get richer. They get that money. But right now, here's Bernie Sanders who said, white people do not know what it's like to be poor. There's never no homeless white people, no nothing. White people. I mean, imagine if he said Jews don't know what it's like to be poor, or Chinese don't know. It's like just white people in general are just bad. They just don't know. This is race baiting, dirty communism by a filthy, lazy person who never got a paycheck till he was 40. I mean, this is literally the detritus. He'd be a North Korean dictator if he could. Him and his disgusting, larcenous wife. Here it is.
What's the promise to America about what will be done to reverse the state of affairs that you're so unhappy with?
Look, at a time of massive income and wealth inequality,
under your
people
system
on top and large corporations are doing phenomenally well.
With the big mega banks riding it all, where they're tax exempt, and they put the taxes on us, then things fall apart, and then he can go, let me have full control and I'll get you some food, like in Soviet Russia, hey? We did a good job over there, we're going to do it for you here, let me run your life, all right? So I'm going to feel good when you're starving in the street, because I feel bad about myself. And when you do bad, I'm going to feel good. I'm a parasite. I'm a psychopath. I want to hurt you. I can't help it. Why don't you let me kill your country? I already killed universities and stuff we took over. We're going to suck you dry. I'm going to run things. Sorry, go back to him.
to pay attention to the needs of working families. We talk about a child care tax credit in this bill. Truth is that depending on where you live in America, good quality child care can cost $12,000, $15,000, $20,000 a year. Our job
so
is
don't give him, pause again. Don't give him, he didn't give you thousands. He did, but it doesn't do nothing. You want to, the country's coming back. We're not going to strangle it. Oh, we tried in Russia, and now we can't do it here. I'm better than everybody. I'm Bernie Sanders. That's all about that. He knows he's evil. Go back to him.
Child care so that every working family in this country knows that their kids have good quality care.
Boss. And then the government runs that free child care program, but that's not free. But, hey, didn't we run it? Didn't we program it? Your kids are on. So go back to him.
John, if this is really quite unbelievable. While the Republicans are spending all of their time providing massive tax breaks to the rich, there has been no discussion.
Hey, boss. It makes them come back here. They don't want that. We make it competitive, and then they have to move back. Dumbass. Continue.
Discussion about the dreamers, the needs of the dreamers. 800,000 young people born.
We bring in the illegals. They can't go to Mexico and get stuff free. We need a class war.
Program.
Right, and let me
9 million kids are going to lose their health insurance.
Let me get to that in a second. But if Democrats take control, are corporate taxes going up?
I think we're going to take a very hard look at this entire tax bill and make it a tax bill that works for the middle class and working families, not for the top 1% and large multinational corporations.
But there's no question that in order to achieve all of the things you want, taxes are going to have to go up on corporations. If they're down to 21 as a result of this legislation, you can't find the money anywhere else.
Absolutely, yes.
So, okay.
In my view, absolutely.
The numbers are different, 15.5, 20, whatever. They're just like, we got China investments, God. The investments are going to go down if they can build here. We almost broke these people's back. These American filth. They've been good slaves for us to suck their blood, but it's not good enough.